Good morning, Southern California, AM 1220 KHTS. Your host, Fred Arnold, in the Santa Clarita Valley Chamber of Commerce Business Spotlight. I'm with Rocky Turner. Rocky Turner has been a resident for almost 12 years, over a decade here in the Santa Clarita Valley. You and your husband, Jeff, 6 kids. All right, give me a high five on that.
6 kids, yes.
Well, I understand. I have 4. And
that's enough.
They're all gem. That's every one of them special and different.
Mm-hmm.
So you're working with Mothers Fighting for Others.
Correct.
And that's your passion. Tell us about Mothers Fighting for Others.
Well, it's my nonprofit. We work really hard every day to try to make sure that we can fundraise and send money to kids over in Kenya. I went there in 2007 and fell in love, and I was pretty much hooked, basically, and decided that's what I'm supposed to do.
So you got started when you went there in 2007, right?
Correct.
You were going there on a mission trip or a fact-finding? Tell me what caused you to go there and what you found.
Well, I'd always wanted to go to Africa at some point. I wanted to go, and I just Googled it and told my husband I'm going to go, and my sister-in-law and I just volunteered, and we were assigned to St. Monica's Children's Home, right outside Nairobi, Kenya, and that's how it started. Girls needed to be educated, and we went home and fundraised for 4 girls to start with to go to high school. And then it grew from there, from 4 to 8 to 16 in 2010. And then in 2010, we ended up taking over the home.
Oh, wow.
So it went from volunteering to
St. Monica's,
educating.
Right?
St. Monica's.
Wow.
Yeah.
So tell me about the support. I mean, you get them through school. The money goes for the actual home. Does it go for clothing? Does it go for food? I'm sure all the above. Tell us a little about the fundraising, what it goes for.
Well, it's pretty simple. You say you have 4 kids, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so you have rent and water and power and everything that goes along with it. You have to make sure your kids are clothed and fed.
And these are all orphan children, right?
They are. There's a few that aren't, that their parents simply just can't afford them. Either one parent has died.
They're kind of orphan in a way.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they got to go to school, and so I'm sure you either pay tuition or books and so forth.
We pay taxes. Yeah.
And so that's what we do. So I pay for 6, you pay for 4. Mothers Fighting for Others. It's about 60 kids now.
Wow.
Yeah. So in short terms, it's what we do here for 60 children on the other side of the world.
How can we help?
First of all, look us up. I mean, really, you learn about what we do. See if that inspires you to want to make a difference. Because little things like just helping us on a day-to-day. If I'm packing for a trip, I am going back in December. It can be simple as money. It can be as simple as $5. $5 can help give the kids meat for the day.
What's interesting is the most nominal amount of dollars here goes a long way.
Goes a very long way.
There.
And we don't understand that. We don't understand, what? I mean, am I really going to just donate $5 a month or $10 a month or $25 a month? They don't feel like they're making a difference unless it's a larger amount. And if I were to have 100 people donate $10 a month, that's a lot of money for us. That goes a long way. That feeds children every single day, not just rice and beans. I mean, we can actually give them meat and fruits. It's a big, big difference.
In Kenya, our daughters are girls allowed to go to school? Tell me about, I'm not sure about the culture there. I'm not familiar with it. Are they encouraged or tell me about the schooling system and girls in general there in Kenya?
I think it's coming around. I really do. No matter what, in any third world country, if how many girls do you have?
2.
You have 2. Okay, so in a third world country, you would most likely choose to have your sons go to school, and your daughters would stay home.
Got it.
It still happens every single day in many, many countries of the world, and so, but we're pushing it, and we're trying, and the country's coming around. But the problem is that schools it's not free. There is no public education in regards to we just show up at school and we pay taxes and the kids just get to go to school for free. That doesn't happen. And so if you don't have the money to go to high school, you don't go to high school at all, and your education stops in 8th grade. What their free education is, you still have to pay, you have to buy a uniform and shoes, and you still have to buy books and pencils and pens. You actually have to purchase the test to do it. If you don't have that money, your kid doesn't get to go to school.
Right. And so
It's not
and
free.
some families will just choose differently. Those that want to reach out to you and those that want to see how they can contribute, website and reaching out to you personally.
It's easy. I mean, just you can always Google Mothers Fighting for Others. We're on Facebook. Anyone can contact me at rocky@mffo.org. We're here. We need help, and I'd be happy to talk to anybody about it.
And that's Rocky, ROCKY, at mffo.org.
Correct.
And Facebook?
Yes. Go to Mothers Fighting for Others and find me.
Excellent. Well, thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this last hour of the Santa Clarita Valley Chamber of Commerce Business Spotlight. If you want to watch us online, go to hometownstation.com and show Santa Clarita Valley Chamber of Commerce Business Spotlight. This show's Fred Arnold on AM 1220 KHTS.